city of mine. How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, city of mine. How I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop work is life when it's complex. I found love when it's...
Hey guys, welcome to another adventure here at, well, we're currently at Epcot. We're gonna be going around Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios today. So I hope that you guys watch and enjoy. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. I think it's gonna be a fun one.
I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge.
So one of the things that I feel like a lot of folks talk about is doing the all 4 parks in one day challenge. I can't talk today. It's definitely something that we've done before, and so we wanted to be able to document it for you guys. So if you only have one day here, it is possible. And guys, it also is starting to get pretty warm, pretty packed. It is summer. It's about 9:15 in the morning right now, so the park is opening. But so far, it looks like there's a lot of folks here. It is very packed. I think it's going to be a packed day. We actually were at, a little bit off camera, we were at Disney Springs yesterday, and there were a lot of folks. So, prepare well. Here's Ellie. And we're here with our friends from California. I'm not actually sure if they'd like to be videotaped or not, so for right now, we're gonna keep them off camera until they say otherwise. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good day. We have passes to go to a couple good rides through Lightning Lane. We're definitely preparing well for the day. It's looking like it's gonna be packed, but we're gonna make the most out of it. It's gonna be fun, guys. Another thing too, there is no festival yet. So I think the festival's starting August 29th or something like that. We're planning on definitely gonna be there and doing an ultimate guide to food and wine festival. It's gonna be pretty cool from what I've been seeing. Really excited to show you guys what that's gonna look like here in a couple weeks. All right guys, and first off, we're going to be checking out Spaceship Earth. It is the first time I'm going to be checking out how this lens performs in dark ride, so hopefully it's good. Leave some comments below. Let me know how it is. I haven't been in this ride in over probably a year. So we'll check it out. Oh, we got to throw away our matcha. Now there was a rumor for a while, and I think actually Disney confirmed that they were going to make some renovations to this ride. Obviously that's something to go through, and maybe we'll get it. Maybe it actually happens later on, but it hasn't happened just yet. I am actually hoping that that stuff happens pretty soon. Just sat down.
Nähde υπολογίσει αστέρων κίνηση με τίνδε πράνεας κουβέλια αμέλεια αγγέλων.
Maybe now he's takes.
Interested in, Ellie? Leisure, definitely.
Our travels are resuming now. Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
I don't know.
I don't remember because we barely do this, right? Because it's always full, but today was just 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see.
And now I believe your
Here it
future
is.
is just about ready. Let's open the door, shall we?
Welcome to the future. Or should I say,
Oh, that's me.
your future.
Wait, where are you?
Here in your
you're
future,
single.
getting away on vacation is a breeze. Your smart suitcase knows where you're going and what you'll need. And with solar power from your phone,
Ellie, you're not.
But that's another wife.
I have another wife?
while you're gone, thanks to
Oh no.
robots. You leave your city home in an ultra-light, ultra-powerful two-network family car that can take you anywhere. Travel base. Hotel, check. Restaurants, check. Guided tours, check. Getting there is half the fun. So your family car will be equipped with virtual tools to teach you about the world outside your window. You'll travel quickly and safely to places you can't imagine visiting today. And the moment you arrive at your ultimate vacation destination, you will dive right in to the future.
I'm glad.
Or should I say the beginning of your future?
The beginning of my future with a blonde, blue-eyed wife. Are you gonna?
I'm not a part of his future, guys.
Oh no. Or maybe you dye your hair blonde and put blue contacts in. Maybe that's your future.
Maybe. Who knows?
Bleach your skin a little bit. And we're back to Earth. So we're switching to the iPhone. It's not looking too bad. It's pretty empty over here. We'll check out how the rest of the stuff looks.
as the Big Bang. As such, we are all galactic neighbors and it's of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels.
Welcome, people of Epcot. Epcoters. Epcotians.
Disney World is the cosmic generator.
Hey, what's up, Nova? Our cosmic generator has been stolen. What? I need to alert Nova Prime.
Yeah.
Okay, they're headed for the jump point. This plan is never gonna work. Rocket! Okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Don't worry about it.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
I think we're jumping back.
Alright guys, so we went to Guardians, as you probably saw. Hopefully all of the footage that I took from my phone was good, otherwise just disregard that. But if you guys saw it, we had a good time. My friends all said really good things about it. Now we are on our way over to a couple other rides, maybe walk around a little bit, and then at some point here very soon we're gonna have to make our way over to
Mountain and the Mummy,
Animal Kingdom or Hollywood. Not sure which one's next, but we'll see. We are on the 4-park one-day challenge. Let's go. Let's do it.
unless the virtual queue, unless we go in at 1 and then
they have soaring. Favorites. It's actually really go grab some food?
Yeah, the kiosk is gonna open like 11, so we have 6 minutes to wait. Just gonna hang out here a little bit. Grab some food. Feed the baby.
So guys, in order to maximize the 4-park one-day challenge, we're taking advantage of the Lightning Lane multi-day or multi-pass and the single pass. Definitely would recommend that you guys also do the same. If you prioritize certain rides over the other ones, makes it a little bit easier. We decided to start our day out here at Epcot to prioritize Guardians and do the virtual queue there in the morning. And then for the rest of the day, I think we're probably going to be headed out. I don't know, we talked about kind of winging this a little bit too, so bear with us. But we talked about maybe going over to Magic Kingdom, joining the virtual queue over there, leaving from there straight to maybe Animal Kingdom, because that one closes the earliest, and being able to do some rides over there and hopping back over to maybe Hollywood, and then potentially ending our day over at Magic Kingdom. So there's a couple different ways that you could do it, but that's the way that we've decided to potentially do our day. So take that with a grain of salt. I think it'll work out. You'll find out with us. Also, another alternative for you guys. I mean, we're probably not going to end up doing this, but if you do end up doing your day, starting your day rather, at Epcot, there's a couple different options for lunch. So you could potentially do a lunch here and then hop on either the monorail or the Skyliner, which is going by over there if you guys can see it, to go to other parks. Makes it super easy, very efficient. It's a great place, in my opinion, to start your day if you're trying to do a multi-park challenge or multi-park one-day challenge, or whatever the case may be. Ratatouille. There we go. It's a 45-minute wait. Thankful Lord Almighty for Lightning Lane. Also, on days like this, my friends were just saying they really value the AC, so thank you so much, Ratatouille, for the AC. We are happy about that.
You're ready. Yeah.
So just got out of the Ratatouille ride. Pretty fun. Our friends liked it. Now I think we're gonna figure out if we're gonna have lunch here. Obviously, I think they're gonna check out the restroom first.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna discuss whether or not we're gonna have lunch here. Maybe go to another park. We'll figure it out.
Decided to eat at quick serving
Katsura Grill.
because our reservation just is at 1 and I'm hungry and pregnant. So we're gonna cancel our reservation. We cannot wait. you order?
I ordered a chicken teriyaki, and Carl got some
I got a spicy roll.
spicy roll. He likes some rolls.
I ordered the chicken.
$15.99, part of the Disney dining plan, which is nice. We're not doing Disney dining plan today. This is the chicken and beef teriyaki. That was with white rice, the broccoli. Obviously, I've been eating a little bit of it so far, and it's pretty good. I do recommend.
I have the chicken teriyaki, and it's good. The sauce is really very yummy.
Carl's done already.
Carl's done already.
I have the spicy roll. Not a ton of food, but it's good.
Everything
Want some quick sushi.
Everything was good. Love it.
Alright guys, and we're off. That was a very good one. I've never actually eaten that quick service area before. It's called Katsura Grill. Located right here. It's a very, very good area. Not the most unhealthy food. Probably could have a little bit healthier food than that, but really good semi-healthy option versus any fried food or anything like that. It's very good. Alright guys, almost to the Skyliner. We're gonna go over to Hollywood is what we decided. And see if we can do Lightning Lane. Oh, there's Daisy. We're gonna see if we could do a Lightning Lane. Hi. Do a Lightning Lane single pass for Tron. I've never done it outside the park, but I heard that it is doable. So we're gonna find out together. You guys can probably see this kind of fuzzy, but
Simple, simple, simple.
Ellie's holding it up.
We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one. Too many brides. Already lost you. Baby, I miss you too many nights. I miss your colorful lights. I think I love you too much.
Alright, we just hopped off. So once you get on the Skyliner, make sure that it goes over to the Riviera Resort. Don't get off there if you're going to go to Hollywood. From Epcot, get off at the Caribbean Beach Resort. And then it's going to take you over to some sort of, I don't know what you call this, but it's some sort of terminal, I guess, where you can hop off and go to all these other places. You go to Art of Animation, Pop Century over there, and then over here is Hollywood Studios.
I keep stepping off all times, I'm laughing over. I keep wanting it too long.
Passengers of all ages, welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney Caribbean Beach Resort.
I've been way too long.
And we made it. We're at Hollywood Studios.
Standing by each other's side. I wanna know my true feelings inside. Give me some time. We'll bring it in a simple, simple, simple mind.
Alright, so here at Hollywood, we're about to scan in. It's looking a little bit more busier over here. We'll see how the crowds are on this try, or this go around rather. But yeah. Hollywood Studios. Honestly, like one of my favorite parks. And it's for a lot of different reasons. It has a lot of really cool iconic rides. It has, of course, the Star Wars area. Toy Story area. It's got a lot of really cool things. So come enjoy our second stop at our 4-park, 1-day challenge. Here we go.
Muppet Vision 3D. As you make your way inside, please choose whichever row you would like. The top 2 rows of the theater are reserved for any and all guests traveling with wheelchairs and their parties.
Pull that right in there, just stay in.
Hey, look! Look at the guy in the goofy mask! That's not a mask. Ooh. Sorry, lady!
Sun shining bright above you. Soft breezes seem to whisper, I love you.
Hey, anybody seen a bunny? I don't see a bunny. Where? Oh, nothing up there but a bunny. A bunny? Bee!
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, Kermit, look!
Alright guys, so we went to Muppet, that was fun. It's been a hot day guys, so if you are planning on doing this 4-park 1-day challenge, please make sure you guys stay cool. Please. It is pretty hot. There's Ellie, there's our friends. But yeah, the lightning lane has to come in pretty clutch. This definitely is helping. I would suggest you guys though, please make sure you put on sunscreen, drink some water, take your breaks. It is hot in these parks. But yeah, now we're in Rise of the Resistance. We're gonna go ahead and hop on one of my favorite rides. And
On the course, a covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits.
Together, and you will exit immediately for interrogation. Now off your ship.
honestly. Like, I just, it's so cool.
And then Princess said she got mad at me.
3 along the wall, single file.
You're gonna stop there. Stand on the line, not the light bulbs.
Go sad and alone. You're gonna go to blue. Make room on blue. How many?
3.
3. You're going to orange. How many here?
5.
Were you asked to go 4 and 1, or were you asked to go 2 and 1?
What?
Somebody here was asked to split up. Who was it? None of you. Good. 2 here on orange. You're gonna go to 1 for me. And then you're gonna go 3 on silver, 2 on orange. I believe you were told. 3. If you're wearing a bag, take the bag off and hold the bag in your hand. Backpacks, crossbody, shoulder bags, fanny packs, camera bags, any type of bag, just take it off. If you feel the need to raise your hand and ask me, Lieutenant, am I wearing a bag? I will just stare at you until you take it off. Blue and red, let's go. I do that all the time. Silver and orange, let's go. Isn't it a great feeling when you can just express it?
Leave us. Yes, Joe Bridge. Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
This corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
slow cooker. Overall, today's a pretty good day. It's just very warm. So we're trying to stay cool as much as possible. We're trying to stay indoors. But we're doing it. We're doing the 4-park one-day challenge, and I do definitely encourage you guys to do the same. If you guys are gonna like have a tight, schedule, maybe you don't have many days in Orlando, you're traveling over here, maybe you live here and you have some friends coming over for a day or something like that. We definitely encourage you all to try this challenge out. If it works out, it works out. If not, then at least you tried and you got your friends or you got yourselves through a couple of different rides that you probably wouldn't have in any other circumstance. So yeah, we're trying it out and we'll see if we can do it. We've done it before, but this is the first time with you all coming along for the journey. So yep, right now we are in line for Mickey's Railroad, and then afterwards I think we're going to be heading out over to Animal Kingdom. Definitely looking forward to Avatar, and seeing how many rides we can get into with Ellie, because Ellie's also pregnant, so we're trying to figure out exactly how many rides we can get into and what we could experience. But I think it's working out, right?
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on my train?
if you were to do this, would you do it in the same manner? Would you do Epcot first, then Hollywood, or how would you do it? If you were to do the challenge.
I like the fact that let the Magic Kingdom for the latest one, because we can watch fireworks, but then we miss the queue for drones or tuna.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I feel like we did it pretty well, but we'll see. I think maybe Ellie has a point. All right, guys, and we are now at Animal Kingdom. It's gonna be our third park. It's 4 o'clock right now. We're gonna probably stay here for maybe a couple rides. Definitely gonna do Avatar. That's definitely on our list. We're a little tired, but I think we'll make it through the night. It's gonna be an epic one. It's gonna be really, really fun. So let's scan in.
Right there.
Let's see if I can do it with one hand.
Yeah, then we'll get right on the scanner there.
Let's do it. Here we go. Thank you. All right, we're in.
Look, guys, the birdie.
Aww.
From
Yeah, it's the bird from Up. I forgot what the name is. Dodo?
look at his wings.
I think you might be right. Do you know what the bird's name is?
So that is Kevin, and she is a snipe.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And we're at Animal Kingdom. Guys, this is one of the newest parks, obviously. But I think it's also one of the most underrated parks. I feel like not a lot of people come here. And there's just not much to do. It's not very updated. Other than the Avatar section, I think that obviously is what pulls people in the most. There's Kevin again. But we're gonna go into It's Tough to Be a Bug. Ellie loves this show, and she loves this show. Her friends this show, so go check it out.
Little less. Perfect. Oh, and hi, hello, and welcome. Welcome to our show. Other shows to do.
I am a lean defensive machine.
Flick. What are these humans wearing on their heads?
Oh, I made them honorary bugs.
Honorary what? They're our biggest enemy.
No.
So we just hopped off. What time is it now?
4:20.
4:22. What time is our thing?
Did you say 5:12?
5:12. Yeah.
That means you probably go there 5:07.
Yeah. So we'll probably we can probably like maybe see if there's like a short wait for
what?
I don't know, whatever ride or whatever hop on there.
I can look.
Yeah. Cool, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and walk over to Africa here to check out the safari. It's telling us on the app that it's a 5-minute wait, which is pretty unbelievable when you take into consideration going on over there by the river.
I feel like I was just like.
But yeah, as I was saying, it's pretty unbelievable when you take into consideration that is actually one of the most packed rides or experiences out here in Animal Kingdom. So we got very lucky. And then afterwards, we're going to be going over to Avatar. So there we go. That's crazy. It's there. It's confirmed 5 minutes over there. Standby entrance. Sometimes it closes a little bit later. Yeah. But yeah, it's confirmed 5 minutes. Standby entrance. We're gonna check it out. Let's see if it's actually true. Look at all the animals they have here. So many that are represented here. Typically they have what? Oh, there's the tortoise, yeah.
I like
Is it a turtle or
That's a tortoise.
Yeah, that's a tortoise.
I like tortoise. What's up?
This is just one part of Katsura's Wild Africa trip, a privately guided
Oh, it's so nice that they have all these fans here too.
through the Safi River Valley.
I personally think that Animal Kingdom is probably one of the hottest parks in all of Disney World.
Is served here in this format.
But it's nice, they have like shade and stuff like that. For some reason, it always feels like the hottest part though. I'm not sure why, but take that into consideration, guys, when you're making your plans. Yeah, it's looking like a walk-on over here. This is pretty cool. Never seen this at Animal Kingdom. This is crazy. Maybe the Epcot, Hollywood, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom rotation from doing this is a good idea. Let's see.
Four, you're gonna be row number 6.
With a stroller, please have children and valuables unloaded before you reach our stroller parking area.
Hello, everyone.
Everybody.
Welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that the unfair rules of the era.
Everybody, and welcome aboard, everyone. Please slide all the way over to your left and take your seats. If you do have young children with you, it's a good idea to maybe set them by your safari guide today. So I hope everyone's doing safari so good. Now, y'all, give me a little bit of a wave, a thumbs up, a signal to let me know y'all can hear me and everybody's good way back there. All right, fantastic. Got y'all. All right, so a couple things we're going to go over before we begin our journey today, and these are all very important, so please pay attention. For your safety, the safety of those around you, the animals here at the reserve, please remember to remain in your seats at all times. Hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Now, I know it's going to be exciting to see some of these animals, maybe even for the very first time, but again, please remain in your seats. Now, the road is rough and bumpy out here. Let's make sure that personal items and snacks are put away now. But if you happen to drop something over the side, let it go and let me know. So welcome everyone to the Runaway Wildlife Reserve. We are beginning our journey today here at the Little Cherry Forest, but don't worry, we're not going to be going so far away.
I know, right?
I don't want to drop my glasses.
Looking over to our left-hand side, you're going to see a tall black and white bird. That bird has a yellow marking on its bill. It is called a saddle-billed stork. They stand about 5 feet tall and wade through the water on their long legs. Here on the left again, you see some darker brown antelope with white stripes on their sides and horns. They are called a bongo. Bongo are actually quite shy.
Hey, buddy.
Considered the ghost of the forest. As we journey today, it's going to be very important to be observant, watchful, and mindful of our surroundings. Animals are going to use the environment around them: trees, bushes, shadows, vines, logs, ledges, rocks, rock walls, boulders. They will use mud, water, sunlight, depending on the environment, rain, snow, and ice to help them conceal and camouflage. They'll also use their physical characteristics and behaviors to help them better blend in with their surroundings. Looking to our right-hand side, in the bushes right there, that is a greater kudu. The greater kudu are light brown. They also have stripes along their sides. Those markings are called sun stripes and resembles the way that the sun shines through the leaves and branches, helping them to better blend in. So not only are animals going to use, oh, there's another one over there in the tree line, another greater kudu. So not only are animals going to use the environment and its elements to help them conceal and camouflage, but they're also going to use their physical characteristics as well as behaviors to help them better blend in. You know, we can sometimes call that hiding.
Okay, well it's right on the top. I can't make it anymore.
So whether we are on the trail or in the reserve, it's going to be very important to be mindful of our surroundings because we never know what we're going to see and when we're going to see it. But we're going to come over here by the Salty River because this is a great opportunity to see animals that are examples of species that are dependent on clean water resources, like the pink-backed pelican on the right-hand side. They are large white and gray birds. They have a little bit of a pink coloration along their back and sides. They spend most of their day in and around the water, and their diet consists of fresh fish. So clean water is very important for them. Keep the volume low, just like it is for the hippos over here on our left-hand side.
The hippos.
A grouping of hippos like this, they are called a bloat. The average hippo weighs between 3,000 and 5,000 pounds. They do spend most of their days submerged in the water. They can hold their breath between 4 and 7 minutes. They do that by folding back their ears and closing up their noses. They can even take little naps underwater if they wanted to. The ways that we can support animals like the hippo is through water conservation. If everybody were to turn on the faucet when they brush their teeth, we could save thousands of gallons of water each and every day. That can also help support reptiles like the Nile crocodile. Are herbivores eating plants, grasses, leaves, fruits, and vegetables. The Nile crocodile, they are carnivores. They are meat eaters. And in a single meal, they're going to eat a couple 100 pounds. Well, this might seem like a lot to us, but for the Nile crocodile, it is very important. We need to understand that they are sporadic eaters. They don't have the same opportunity to eat regular meals at regular times like we can. Well, currently, we are at the highest point in the Runaway Wildlife Reserve. We are at the Overlook Pass, and this is going to mark our entrance into the savannas of the reserve. Now, as we look out, please make note that this is more open, dry grass flatland as opposed to the dense trees and bushes of the Ituri forest, and there's no river running through it. So, we should see different animals here than what we saw back by the river or even in the forest. Now, as we've been doing, we see the animals. I'll point them out to you, tell you who they are, and give you a little bit of information about them. Keep in mind that the Runaway Wildlife Reserve is over 110 acres. Our journey today is going to be a little under a mile through the reserve. So we're going to see a very small portion of the entire territory that encompasses the Runaway. The animals on the reserve are free roaming. That gives us an excellent opportunity to observe them and their natural behaviors.
What's that?
By watching them, we can see how they interact with one another, how they interact with other animals on the reserve, as well as within the environment. Oh, well, On the back left-hand side over there, you're going to see a trail of sable antelope right there. They are dark brown and they have those long curved horns. Sable antelope's horns are long, curved, and sharp. They can be used for protection if necessary. A giraffe, so we're going to try to get a little bit closer over there. As this is more later in the afternoon, a lot of the migrations have happened and a lot of activity is focused on the far end of the reserve. You'll see the green trucks over here. The green trucks are for our animal care specialist. They are here to make sure that the animal's day is going very smoothly and to assist them and us with any needs that may arise. Over here beside giraffe, the average giraffe stands about 18 to 20 feet tall. The length of their tongue about 18 to 20 inches long. A male giraffe will weigh in at about 3,000 pounds. A female is usually about half that. Also over here on our right-hand side, we'll see a little springbok. Now, there's usually a lot of them, and I'm thinking they're probably tucked back in the bushes right now. But the springbok is that small antelope. They're very bouncy and jumpy, and they remind me of tigers because they are very springy. As we look over to our left-hand side, we're going to see some very large cattle with these very impressive horns. They are called Ankole cattle. They are in the bovine family related to the buffalo as well as the bison. As a species, they've been around for a very long time. There are images of Ankole cattle etched onto pyramid walls, so we know they've been around for a while. Up ahead on our left and right hand side, these are baobab trees. Easy to remember because they're the ones that have no leaves. By protection as well as companionship, and when they migrate, they do so together over several thousand miles, stopping just periodically for water. Some more beside giraffe. Oh, hello. Went right into the bushes there. Incredibly, giraffes have 7 vertebrae in their necks. Well, you know what? We also have 7 vertebrae in ours. However, the giraffe's vertebrae are a lot larger than what we have, of course.
There's some duck.
When he goes to our left-hand side, and a grouping of them, they are called a flamboyance. Now, if you look and you see the gray ones over here, those are babies. All flamingos are gray when they are born. There's another one off on its own right there, little one walking around. The pink colorations come from their diet, which consists primarily of a brine shrimp. Brine shrimp contain beta-carotens, and that's where the pink colors come from. So, if flamingos decided one day that they were no longer going to eat any shrimp, eventually we would observe over time that their pink colors would fade, and they would go back to being white and gray again because the pink only comes from the brine shrimp. Now a grouping of flamingos, they are called a flamboyance. And if you peek through the trees over here, you're going to see an African elephant over there. African elephants can be identified with their very large ears. That is a distinguishing characteristic for them.
Why do they put chains?
To stop different animals getting clear. But we are going to circle around this mud wallow. Mud wallows can be very popular spots throughout the day. Animals will visit mud wallows for a number of different reasons. They can use mud, as we talked about, to help them conceal and camouflage, to hide basically. They can coat their hides in a layer of it to protect them against harmful insect bites that could cause infection. Mud is also a natural sunscreen for many animals to use to prevent sunburn, and it's a great way to cool off when they soak in it. Oh, cheetah is right there. Yeah, right there, curled up right on the ground between the rock and the tree. Now, cheetahs are active daytime hunters. They are active during the day. They are excellent sprinters and can reach speeds upwards of about 60 miles an hour. That does make them the fastest land mammal. Unfortunately for the cheetah, due to loss of habitat, dwindling resources, and dangers that they face, like poachers, there are fewer and fewer cheetahs remaining in the world. There's another one tucked up under the palm fronds. If you look to the left as we go, or to the right as we go through these trees, you might spot right there. That one's a little bit more difficult to see. Ooh. All right, we're going to come over here. We're going to keep the volume low again. As we look to our left-hand side, there's a white rhino over here. Oh, two of them. Right over there. Now, the average white rhino weighs about 5,000 pounds. Now, their horns are made out of the exact same material as our hair and fingernails, which is keratin. And just like our fingernails, are beautiful things and many different animals. Let's see. Now, if you folks are familiar with the reserve, you might know that the lions generally hang out in this area. But lions are the opposite of cheetahs. Lions are not active during the day. They are nocturnal. They are more active in the early morning and later in the evening. So lions are kind of like a domesticated cat. They're going to sleep a majority of the day. Nap times for lions are usually about 14 to 16 hours. All right, trio of ostrich over here on our left-hand side. Ostrich, they are pretty unique birds. They are the only birds that have 2 toes. All other birds have either 3 or 4, depending on their species. But ostrich, just 2. They're also pretty big birds, and they have pretty big eyes, and they do lay some pretty big eggs. Now we're going to come right close to a couple more white rhinos. You can see that they've got a nice coating of mud on them. This helps protect their hides. Keep in mind that as you see the rhinos, there are only 5 remaining rhino species in the world, just 5. And today you had the opportunity to see one of them, the white rhinos. Ostrich eggs are over there on the side right there in the grass. Ostrich eggs weigh in at about 3 pounds. So you do have a very big bird laying a very...
All right, we just got out of the safari, and obviously, guys, here's amazing. But one thing I do want to, again, alert you guys on is that this challenge is not for the faint of heart. It is a very difficult challenge, especially in the prime summer in July. It's difficult. But if you could do it, it's a great thing to do, especially if you are in a hurry. Yeah. Went to the safari, not much of a wait as you could see earlier. Saw some really great animals and some animals that typically aren't out. So glad that we were able to do that. Now we are on our way over to Flight of Passage, which is the Avatar ride. And Oh, you guys want to start with Starbucks?
She said she's
Okay, yeah, let's do it. And we are at Flight of Passage. A couple people coming off the ride. Hopefully things are going well. We're about to hop on. Not much of a line here. I don't know, guys. Animal Kingdom is pretty empty today. It's pretty cool. Hopefully Magic Kingdom's the same.
Okay, sealed genetic matching room. Okay, Dr. Stevens, they're ready.
No.
You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number, you're not gonna feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great.
Alright guys, and we are out at the Animal Kingdom. I was taking a look at the wait times over at Magic Kingdom, and they're looking pretty low. Someone was saying that there was a chance of rain, so hopefully we don't get the rain. Hopefully if there is rain, it's just like a small sprinkle. But we'll see. So is the weather of Florida, right? It's so unpredictable. But nevertheless, we are on our way over to Magic Kingdom, and it's going to be a great time. Looks like low wait times on the rides. Looks like we're probably going to hit up maybe a restaurant. So we'll report back once we get there. And we're finally at the Ticket and Transportation Center. So if you guys get here, I would definitely recommend instead of taking like a Lyft like we did over to the Ticket Transportation Center, I wasn't thinking, you should probably take a Lyft over instead to the Contemporary. And from there you can probably just walk across the street over to Magic Kingdom. It makes it a little bit more bearable in terms of the walk, especially when you're walking this much all day. But yeah, here we are. Take the monorail. We're almost to Magic Kingdom. Almost completed with our challenge for the day.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll find that way. So the big signature row wall.
most important portion of all of this. We made it at the Magic Kingdom, the most iconic park here at Walt Disney World, and we did the 4-park 1-day challenge with flying colors. We got here at 6:30, so I think we're probably gonna see if we can do some sort of walk-up list to a restaurant. Maybe enjoy a couple rides and enjoy the fireworks show. So here we go.
It's about to rain too.
It's supposed to rain, hopefully not too much. But it's just looking a little windy. It's 6:30, typically gets dark like this at night. So hopefully it doesn't rain, but we'll see. Crossing my fingers.
Are you telling me? So whenever you scan Charlotte, I will just put my finger on the glass. Okay? And then when we
Thank you.
Hi, how are y'all? Good, how are you? Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Come on.
Here we go, guys. Magic Kingdom. Alright guys, here we are. Magic Kingdom. I think our friends are really excited to be here as well. It's just like the most iconic park. It's not my favorite, but probably the prettiest one and the most iconic. So we enjoy being here. I'm so happy to end our 4-park 1-day challenge here at the Magic Kingdom. So far what we got planned for this park, we're gonna go eat. We're not sure exactly where yet. We're gonna look at our phones, see if we can walk up, see a couple of different options. And then we're gonna enjoy a couple rides right before we end our night checking out the fireworks show. So stay tuned. We're not done yet. We're gonna eat at the Crystal Palace. I've always wanted to eat here. It looks like a really nice opportunity. It's pricey. So they got a good selection of stuff here, which I'm going to show. Oven roasted chicken, ropa vieja. Ropa vieja, wow, that's beautiful. And they're roasting some sort of steak back there, that's pretty cool. Some gumbo, red wine and juice. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Oh. Pizza.
Let's eat with us.
Eat with us, boys. Alright, here we go. What else do we have here? Country fried chicken, mashed potatoes, broccoli. There's a lot of really good options here, guys. And I've heard that breakfast is typically a little bit better here. So at some point I'll probably check that out as well. But yeah, it looks more or less kind of the same over here. Actually, you know, this side is different. Honey glazed salmon, 4 cheese macaroni and cheese, basmati rice. We have rainbow carrots, shrimp creole, cheddar grits, mashed potatoes, broccoli, marble potatoes, roasted, shrimp. Lots of really good options, guys. So would definitely recommend. It's looking like it's probably $61 for adults, a little bit cheaper for kids. They do accept Disney dining plan, which is really nice. And on top of that, there are pass holder discounts and other discounts associated with this as well. So Ellie and I, we're gonna grab some food and we'll come back, show you guys a little bit about what we got.
It's cheaper.
salad, some carved beef, which is really, it looks amazing. They did it right there. Country fried chicken, some roasted carrots. We got some roasted potatoes, some shrimp creole, some ropa vieja, salad with cucumbers, onions, and balsamic under. So I'm really excited to try it out.
I'm speaking Portuguese with Carl.
Don't you guys want to pick? Have you eaten? Did you eat a little bit?
A lot of
You're
honey?
hungry? Yeah, you want some honey? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, fine.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
For the second time, and it's gone. It's really good.
Yum.
Oh, hey, what's up? Got me. Got me, buddy. Nice.
You guys want to take pictures?
Yeah.
I'll take a picture.
It almost scared me. Alright guys, we just finished eating. It was amazing. See you all.
Have a great night, guys.
Bye. Thank you so much. Guys, that was amazing. I mean, typically not too much of a big fan of buffets, but that was so good. Definitely recommend. It's $61 for guests 10 and over, and for kids it's $40. Unless you're under 3, and it's for free. So definitely do recommend, guys. Right now we're on our way over to Seven Dwarfs. So we're gonna check that out. About 8 o'clock over here. Park closes at 10:30 or 10. And then, yeah, I guess we're gonna check out a couple rides. And come back here for the fireworks.
I was like struggling. I guess it's different because John was getting cold last time.
Guys, I think that Peter Pan's flight is under renovation. I didn't know that. Is this new? That's crazy, guys. Wow. We're here at Seven Dwarfs.
After that, you can walk over.
Here we go, guys. I haven't ridden this ride in a while. I'm excited to be back.
backpack.
Gonna lose balance.
Yeah.
Her balance.
So we got back to get Ellie. She wasn't feeling too well. She just wanted to sit down for a little bit. Now we are actually on our way to Tron. We went up to the services our friends, literally visiting from California, so they wanted to just have the opportunity to ask if they can make an accommodation, a magic moment, and that magic moment happened. So Jenny, thank you so much for making that magic moment happen for my friends and adding me along. I didn't care if I, was added to that, but she was very, very nice. So thank you so much for doing that. So now we're on our way over to Tron to check that out. I probably am not going to bring this camera to Tron. But we'll check it out, and right after we're gonna try to hit up Space Mountain. I think my friends mentioned that they don't really care for the fireworks show that's about to start. So I think those are gonna be our two final things for the night. And then we'll call it for our 4-park one-day challenge. I think it was a fun one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We're gonna go ahead and skip over to the rest. So here's Tron, guys. We're super excited. I don't think I've ever done Tron at night. Oh yeah, we did Tron at night with your mom. But it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
2 years.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years.
So yeah, we're excited to do it. I don't think it's been 2 years, but yeah. A year and a half, or maybe a little bit over a year.
Yeah, I don't think we go outside.
But yeah, I'm excited to do this again. I like Tron, I just wish it was a little bit longer. It's the same thing as Seven Dwarfs, I don't know. Ellie really likes Seven Dwarfs. It's definitely one of my favorite rides as well, but that's my only gripe. It's been fun. They say it could have been done. It couldn't be done, right? We proved them wrong. 4 parks one day. We might have not done everything we wanted, but we did a lot of fun stuff. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video.
Alright, so are we going on that?
So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share, comment. It's all super helpful for me and Ellie as we are creating this new channel and really enjoying what we're doing. We want to continue to do it and provide for you guys. So please go ahead and do those things. I hope that you guys had a wonderful, amazing time. And remember, see you later, alligators.